Welcome learner in our science class for 5th standard. Learner, today we will learn about importance of water. And you know that all the living things need the water to survive, to grow or to live. And we can't imagine the life without water. Learner, what are the activities you would not be able to do if there is no water supply to your home? For example, we cannot make our food, wash the cloth and utensil, etc. So, water is very essential to survive on this planet. And about three-fourths of the Earth's surface is covered with water, and that's why Earth is known as a blue planet. But do you know how much water is readily available for our use? Approximately 97% of water is present in the sea and ocean as is salty water. And we can't use this water for drinking and irrigation purposes. And only about the 3% of water is available for us as a fresh water. And out of this, 2% of water is present in the form of ice and the glaciers. So, only 1% of fresh water is easily available to us as a groundwater, river, lake, stream, and water vapors. So, water is very essential natural resource for all of us. Have you ever felt weak and exhausted after a long time in the hot sun? This is because your body has lost a lot of its water through sweat, and without the right amount of water in it, our body would not be able to perform its function. So, correct amount of water in our body is very important for going through the life activities. And all the living things have a lot of water in their body. A human body is contained about 70% of water. And do you know how much water is there inside a watermelon? Almost 95% of its weight. So, learner, water is an important natural resource and it is essential for all the living beings. It is essential for the existence and the survival of plants, animals, as well as the human beings. We all use the water for drinking and for other household activities like washing, bathing, cooking, cleaning, and so on. So we use the water in one way or in another way in our daily routine. So let us discuss some general uses of water. First, water is very essential for the irrigation purposes. You know that our country depends a lot on the agriculture, and many times when there is the rainfall is not sufficient to water the crops, the farmer have to use the artificial watering system that refers to the irrigation. So water is essential for the irrigation. Next main use of the water in the industries. All the factory use a large amount of water every day as a raw material for cleaning, for heating, for cooling and their electricity needs. So water is also essential for the industrial needs. And we also use the water in our domestic uh, needs or in our household activities like drinking, bathing, washing clothes, etc. A part of these uses, water is also used for the transportation as well as for the generating electricity. And it also regulates the climate of a place and provides the home to the many animals. So, water also play a very important role for the existence of the animals. All the animals drink water and this help them in the digesting their food. So water help in the digestion of food in animals. The nutrient present in the food get dissolved in water and this help their bodies to absorb the nutrients. So water is also helpful for absorption of nutrients. The animal body also produces some waste material and some of these waste get dissolved and are excreted in the form of urine and waste. So we can say that water also help in the excretion of waste material in animal body. So water also act as a habitat for many animals. Water bodies like river, lakes, sea are the natural habitat for many animals and the animals live in the water are called aquatic animals. Fish, whale, seahorse, octopus and prawns are the some of the common aquatic animals. And these animals cannot live outside the water. So water acts as a habitat for many aquatic animals. But there are some other animals like frog, toad, salamanders that can live both on water and on land. And such animals are called the amphibious animals. The amphibious animals have two lives. Amphibians spend their lives in water and on land. All the amphibians begin their life in the water with gills and the fins. As they grow, they develop the lungs and the legs for their life on the land. So water is not important only for the animals but it also is very essential for the plants. And plants require the various nutrients for their growth. And these nutrients get dissolved in the water present in the soil. So plants absorb the water from the soil with the help of their roots and this water then transport these nutrients to the various part of the plants. So we can say that plant water help in the growth of the plant as well as in the transportation and the absorption of nutrients in the plants. And water is a very essential component in the process of the photosynthesis. So water is required for food making process in the plants and it is also essential for the germination of seeds. Water is a habitat for many plants and we call such plants as aquatic plants. Water lily, lotus, water hyacinth, duckweed, water lettuce and hydrilla are the some of the example of the aquatic plants and for these plants water act as a habitat. So learner water is very important for plants, animal as well as for the human beings. So we have to save the water. If we save the water, it will save you. So water itself shows the way to save the water. Like W stand for Wash the laundry and dishes with full loads. A stand for always turn off running water. T stand for take the shorter shower, means don't waste a lot of water during the bathing. And E stand for eliminate any and all the leaks. If there is any uh, leakage in the pipes or in the taps, you should immediately repair it. And R stand for reduce the flow of toilets and the shower head, means you should use the bucket and mug for taking the bath rather than shower. So we have to save the water because every drops count. So thank you. Have a nice day. Hoping for a better future.